What's up, everybody? This your boy Isaiah coming to you live from Bucco's Locker. Subscribe, like, comment, share all my videos. Make sure you hit the notification bell icon to notify you on all new videos that's posted on this channel. And also follow the Bucco's Locker Facebook page and Twitter page. And if you want to donate to the channel, big or small, all donations are welcome. All the links are in the description box. Support the channels. I appreciate all the love. Everybody join the chat. I am here to do week 5 preview, the Bucs versus the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons. So we're 2-2 and they're 1-4. So you know what it's about to be. But I'm gonna let some more people join the chat room. You know what I'm saying? I got some information I want to put out about the game and what I think was gonna happen. Was my prediction at the end. It's all good. But let me jump right into something else real quick. I was supposed to do a live Google Hangout stream with Pound for Pound Toby D to discuss this week's matchup against the Bucs and the Falcons, but apparently I can't get a hold of him, so I can't do the Google chat with a Atlanta Falcon representative, so we can talk about the game on both sides. Hopefully we can do a video after a recap video. I'm trying to reach out to him again. But hey, Toby D, where you at, man? Don't be hiding from me, man. Don't be hiding pound for pound. I'm trying to come on your channel. I'm trying to invite you to my channel so we can talk. Talk about the Bucs versus the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared, Toby D, pound for pound. I'm calling you out. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody know pound for pound, let him know that Bucco's Locker is looking for him. Anyway, let me get to this game. Big game, folks. Big game. I caught up with some press conference videos with Mike Smith and Dirk Cutter, and you know some other things been going on. But first and foremost, shout out to Ali Marpet for getting his new contract. Ali Marpet. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well-deserved contract. 5-year, $54 million. $26 million guaranteed. Second highest paid guard per year, salary-wise. Well-deserved. Another one of the cornerstones that the Bucs drafted. Shouts out to Jason on that one. We needed to keep him, so we got Ali and Mike Evans on the contract. You know, we got a couple other pieces that we got to kind of get lined up. Quan and maybe Jameis, you know. Donovan Smith, depends on that situation. You know, so we got some contracts. You know, we got some key members being signed. That's a good thing. Keep your players, your homegrown players. You always keep them. So, enough of that. Good shout out, you know, to that. But let's get to this game. Let's get to the preview, man. So let's talk about this, man. Let's talk about this game. Let's talk about this game coming up Sunday in the Mercedes-Benz Dome where the food is cheap. Definitely got to go to that stadium one day. When the Bucs go back to Atlanta next year, probably going to go to that game. But anyway, what we expect? I'm going to start out with the defense because that's been the hot topic for the last week and a half. Mike Smith, trash defense. What is the over-under on Atlanta getting 400 yards total offense? Will Mike Smith and Gerald McCoy and JPP improve this defense? Will the secondary show up? Will Quan, Levante, you know, will they show up? Will Vita show up? Will Bo Allen show up? Mitch Urine, Vita Vett. Will all these dudes show up finally for a week? Because we have yet to put a consistent game of defensive tape on film. We have yet to put up a full defensive showing in the first 4 games. We'll play one good quarter. We'll play one good half. We'll play a bad first half, a bad. Can we get 4 consistent quarters of defense? I am calling Gerald McCoy out. Where you been at, Gerald? JPP been doing his thing. I'm calling Vinny Curry out. I'm calling Bo Allen, Mitch Urine. I know you've been hurt. I'm calling Vita Vea out. I know you ain't been playing that long, but I'm calling that D-line out. William Golson. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling all you out. You know? I'm calling Quan. I'm calling Levante out. Glanton. I'm calling Justin Evans out. I'm calling Whitehead. I'm calling Carlton Davis out. Brent Grimes, Ryan Smith, Marcus. All y'all got to get called out, man. All y'all need to be called out because I want to see a solid performance from the defense. We all know the rankings. We all know that the Bucs is ranked dead last or at the bottom 2 or 3 in a lot of major categories, and I am sick and tired of watching that on Sundays. Yeah, we are 2-2, but that 2-2 is strictly because of the offense. We're not 2-2 because of the defense. We're 2-2 because of the offense. Can we get a complete team? Can we have a complete game from both sides of the ball? Shouts out to the special team. They've been doing their thing. Chandler been doing his thing. Brian Anger been doing his thing. Special teams been doing their thing. I haven't said anything about special teams bad yet. That is the only consistent unit we have right now. The offense inconsistent. The defense inconsistent. The coaching is inconsistent from the offense and defensive side of the ball. What are we doing here? Now we got to play a division rival. We beat one already. They're 4-1. We can't fall too far behind of the New Orleans Aints. You know what I'm saying? So I want the defense to show up and hold Atlanta under 30 points. Because in today's game, it's a passing game. So most teams are going to score over 17 points. They're going to score between 17 and 29 points. Anything over 30 points, that is not good. If you can keep a team under 30 points these days, and in the way that the rules have been made and the way the game is being called, keep a team under 30 points and you can probably win the game as long as you score. Now, I don't want to see the Bucs continue this. They got to score 35 points to win the game. You know what I'm saying? So I just want a good, clean game from Mike Smith. No confusion, no Stewart and Carlton Davis and Quan and Levante looking at each other like, where am I supposed to go? What? I don't want to see that. I want to see I'm here and where I'm supposed to be at. I want to see Gerald McCoy get a couple sacks. Gerald McCoy, where you at? Secondary, you got a problem on your hand. Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Mohamed Sanu, Austin Hooper, Devontae Freeman might not play because he got a foot problem. Tevin Coleman. And they got a little third down back, Smith. Atlanta offense is doing good. Actually, Matt Ryan has been playing really good offensively. It's just their defense stopped nobody. And they're not good in the red zone. Calvin Ridley got like 6 touchdowns. Who gonna guard Calvin Ridley? MJ Stewart, you got a task on your hands. Calvin Ridley. Carlton Davis, we drafted you to guard Julio Jones. Here's your shot, Carlton Davis. You got Julio. Brent Grimes, where you at? And most importantly, Mike Smith, can you coach these guys up to play good defense for 4 quarters? You tell me. Jalen Ramsey, in my Jalen Ramsey voice, you tell me. You tell me. This don't make no sense. I got to spend damn near 10 minutes talking about a defense. But anyway, can we just keep Atlanta keep them between 20 and 24 points? If, like, Pittsburgh held them to 17 points because they played good defense. They covered the guys very well. Julio didn't do nothing in the Pittsburgh game. Calvin really didn't catch a touchdown in the Pittsburgh game. Like, Matt Ryan still had a lot of yards, but they didn't score. So I'm calling Mike Smith out, and this is a big game for Mike Smith because if he don't show up, if the Atlanta put up like 450 yards total offense and Matt Ryan over like 370, and they score like 32 points, cut Mike Smith right now because the defense is not responding to him. I watched his press conference today, and it was utterly disgusting to listen to him talk. We got to clean up some things, and the skies was falling down after the game. Fire. That defense is not good, man. But anyway, we got a lot to talk about a lot to do on Sunday in stopping Atlanta's offense. Because if we don't stop Atlanta offense, that means the pressure's going to be on Jameis Winston and that offense and Todd Monken to score over 30 points to win the game. This is a game for Mike Smith, folks. I'm telling you, whether y'all like it or not, this is a huge game for Mike Smith. Are you listening, Mr. Smith? Mr. Smith, if you mess up this game, you're going to get fired. I can smell it. I can feel it. You cannot put up a bad game. You just gave up 6 touchdowns to Mitchell Trubisky? Yes, I'm still talking about Mitchell Trubisky, a quarterback coming into the game hasn't even had over 9 touchdowns in 2 seasons. He gets 6 in 1 game. Now we got to play Matt Ryan. Is Julio going to have 250 yards receiving? Is Calvin Ridley going to have 150 yards, 100 yards with 2 touchdowns? Is Muhammad Sanu going to get a handoff and throw a touchdown like he always do? Is Matt Ryan going to scramble for third downs, key third downs? Dan Quinn cannot beat us, man. Injury-riddled defense. Now I'm finna jump over to the offensive side. On the offensive side, what are we going to do? We're going to move the ball. We're going to move the ball up and down the field throwing the ball. Jameis going to throw it. He going to throw the ball. I already know it. Is O.J. Howard going to play? He got a sprained MCL. Takes 2 to 4 weeks to heal. MCLs is no joke. If he can play through the pain, he can and put him on a pitch count with the snaps. Maybe he can play a couple downs. But we can make up for that with Cameron Brate and Adam Humphrey. Because you know Jameis loved Cameron Brate. He loved Adam Humphrey. But for some strange reason, Jameis don't like throwing to Deshaun Jackson. And sometimes he overlooks Mike Evans sometimes in certain downs. Key downs, you got to throw to your top targets. No offense to Adam Humphrey. No offense to Cameron Brate. But you got to get the ball to Mike Evans and Deshaun Jackson. Don't forget about Chris Godwin. He's our third receiver, not Adam Humphrey. Chris Godwin is, folks. Let's be real. Look at the weapons. But the one thing I haven't mentioned about our offense is the running game. Folks, we have a problem with our running game. Our running game scheme is not good. First 4 games, non-existent. Yeah, we are a top 10 offensive team, but 90% of that is passing the ball. Dirk he is who he is. He's a passing game coordinator. He's an offensive-minded top-level coordinator. In regards to run game. The problem with the run game is, and I was watching some film, it's the blocking scheme. The play calling, the down and distance, is not right. They don't mix up their run blocking schemes. They do a lot of one-on-ones, but not a lot of zone runs. We got to be smart with our run. We got a young running back by the name of Ronald Jones. No offense to Peyton Barber, folks, but I know y'all was hyping up Peyton Barber like he was the second coming of Eric Rett, or James Wilder. Reggie Cobb, y'all was hyping him up. Reggie Cobb, James Wilder, Eric Rett, Ward. He don't fit that criteria. He's a bowling ball running back that's okay. He's not nothing special. We can't rely on him to give us 80 yards a game. Rojo got more explosion. He's better. He's more quicker. He's better. He got more lateral quickness. He can make his cuts faster. He's more elusive. And if he can catch the ball a little bit better, he got Peyton Barber beat by a long shot. And y'all was hyping up Peyton Barber like he was going, oh, Peyton Barber's a starter. Even Dirk Cutter was trying to hype up Peyton Barber. And everybody in the media knew that Peyton Barber is Peyton Barber. You know, like, okay, like, yeah, okay, Dirk, we hear you, but you drafted a running back in the second round. When you going to play him? What about Sean Wilson? Can we get Sean Wilson in the third down for like the scat back on third downs like Deion Lewis? A little Darian Sproul there, because that's what Sean Wilson remind me of. But he don't want to use Sean Wilson, though. See, now, Dirk, it's time to use those young guys because your job is on line, too. Now, I don't want to see you with no play sheet in your hand trying to call plays. Like you did in the Bears game. For some strange reason, you had a play sheet in your hand walking around with your glasses on looking at the play sheet. which means either you might not have been calling the plays, but you had the final say so on these play calling. So when Todd called the play, you was, no, we're not running that. Let Todd call the game. Get your hand out the playbook. Get your hand out the playbook. You don't need a play sheet in your hand. All you need to do, Dirk Cutter, is walk around like this with the headphones. And only time you need to talk is when key situations. 3rd and 2, 4th and 1. Are we going to kick a field? That's your job to get in those key moments. You don't need to have a playbook in your hand, walking around looking, oh man, what play Todd calling? Todd, I don't like that play. We don't need that from Dirk. If I see Dirk with a play sheet in his hand on the sideline, I'm telling you folks, that means he's involved with the play calling. He might not be calling the plays right away. He might not call the plays initially, but he's having a final say so in calling the plays. And that's a problem. If y'all don't believe me, go back and watch the Bears game. Why does he have a play sheet in his hand? And go back and look at the other games. Look for that play sheet in his hand. Wasn't there. But for some strange reason in the Bears game, he felt like he needed to put himself in the play sheet and have some say so in the play calling. You let Todd be the OC. Let Todd do his job. He's been doing a good job for the first 3 games. He had one bad game, and here go Dirk with the play sheet in his hand. And had everybody asking, is Dirk calling plays? Because the offense don't look the same. He might have not been calling up plays, but I'm telling you, Todd was calling those plays, and Dirk was axing some of them. He was like, no, we're not running that. There was no reason, because do you see Mike Tomlin with a play sheet in his hand? Do you see Bill Belichick with a play sheet in his hand? Because clear to see that, Dirk, you don't need to be a dual coach. You don't need to be an offensive coordinator and a head coach. That don't work for you. But I'm telling you, Dirk, I don't want to see a play sheet in your hand. Let Todd call the game. You've seen how the first 3 games look offensively. Look real nice. But Todd, I need you to do a better job in that run game. Utilize Rojo in the right situations. Screens. Utilize Sean Wilson. Utilize Peyton Barber in short downs and distance. Get to the red zone. No field goals. Todd, I know you can do it. We saw the first 2 games. The first 3 games, you call it a hell of a game offensively. We know you can do it. I just want Dirk to keep his hand out the damn play sheet. Don't grab no play sheet. Because I'm going to live stream it. I'm going to live stream the game. Live stream reaction coming up on Sunday. And y'all going to see my whole reaction. Because this is the big game. This is a divisional rival game. This is the Atlanta Falcons. I'm going to be hyped that game. You don't understand. Mike Evans. Deshaun Jackson. I'm expecting a big game from you too. Atlanta Falcons secondary is hurt. Keanu Neal is out. Keanu Neal is out. Ricardo Allen's out. Robert Alford is not a good cornerback. Desmond Trufant is nice, but he can be beat sometimes. Brian Pooh, I like him because he's a Florida guy. Go Gators. Go Gators. Keanu Neal and Brian Pooh. Gators is my favorite college football team, so I don't hate Keanu Neal and Brian Pooh. I actually like them because they go to the University of Florida. They went there. DBU. You know what I'm saying? University of Florida is DBU. Or one of the DBUs. There's about 4 or 5 of them, so Florida is one of them. But anyway, they got a injured secondary. They got young guys back there. Desmond, the guy that tried to hurt Mike Evans in preseason, that hit him in the back, number 27, Kazed, Kazed. He's a dirty player. So look for him too over that middle trying to knock somebody. Kazed, number 27. Appreciate it, Steven. Desmond Kazed. He's a dirty player. I saw him in preseason try to hurt Mike Evans in the back, try to break his back on the sideline route. Desmond Casey, I'm coming for you. If you hurt one of my players, I'm coming. I'm coming to Atlanta personally. I'm going to holler at you. That's dirty. You've been dirty. You've been dirty the first couple games. I've been watching you because I watch all the games. I watch my team game and I watch all the other games. I have it on my screen, all of them. I'll be looking like this. You play dirty. I'm watching you. Number 27, folks. Watch number 27. He a dirty one on the low. Low hits, late hits. He's just a roughhouse. He can't cover nobody, but he can tackle hard. So we're going to expose him in the passing game. Because I'm telling you right now, let's run down this list here. Mike Evans, Deshaun Jackson, Chris Godwin, Adam Humphrey, Kevin Brake, maybe O.J. Howard, Rojo on the screens, Sean Wilson on third down. Atlanta ain't got it. They don't have enough guys to cover them. Deion Jones is out. Duke Riley is not even good. He the worst of the LSU linebackers. Anyway, I got a super chat. Let me stop real quick and get this chat out. I got a super chat from And Broken Glass number 3. He asked, Mike Smith knows the sky is falling. Our D can't win. Broken Glass. I don't know if Mike Smith knows this because he is a firm believer of his defense. That's my opinion. Mike Smith believes that his scheme works and it works very well, which everybody sees that it don't. So that's my take on Mike Smith and the way he thinks. And he don't believe the sky falling. He believes a lot of this stuff is correctable. It is correctable, but his scheme is trash. We know the sky falling. Does Mike Smith know? No. So I appreciate the super chat, Broken Glass. And for those of you that want to hit me on super chat, hit me on super chat. It's in the box at the bottom, the little dollar sign. You hit that, you type your message in. Your message will be highlighted, and I will read it out loud to everybody in the chat room. So if you want to reach out to me specifically, hit me on super chat. Put your message in there. A small little donation, and I read anybody's message that's highlighted. Anyway, appreciate the super chat, Broken Glass. But back to the discussion. But I just named a lot of receivers. Now, if you go to the Atlanta Falcons side and look at their secondary, Desmond Trufant, Robert Alford, Brian Poole, KZ. Who's the other safety? Duke Riley. Duke Riley cannot cover Cameron Brate. Duke Riley is not Kendall Beckwith. He's not Quan. He's not Deion Jones. Duke Riley is the worst of the bunch. So we're going to exploit him too. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see Atlanta stopping the offense. The only way we stop ourselves is because the only way we stop our offense is our own doing. Dirt, Todd messing up, James throwing picks, the line not blocking. And speaking of the line, folks, sometimes I like to look at the details of the line. And I know a lot of people don't like looking at Pro Football Focus, but sometimes it gives you an overview of how our line looks. So check this out, folks. This is the write-up from Pro Football Focus. Tampa Bay Bucks. This is the NFL rankings of O-lines. The Bucks starting lineup, offensive line. The grade on our line, first of all, we're ranked number 28. We're ranked number 28. Our offensive line is ranked number 28. Let that sink in, folks. It's 32 teams and we're ranked 28. The line that consists of Donovan Smith, Ali Marpet, Ryan Jensen, Caleb Benenat, and DeMar Dodson. We rank 28 out of 32 teams offensive line-wise. That's not good. And let me give you the breakdown. They rated Donovan Smith a 60.5%, well, 60.5 rating. Ali Marpet is a 75 by Pro Football Focus, which is the 7th best among guards, left or right guards. He's graded very well in Pro Football Focus. Ryan Jensen, 52.9. Caleb Benenat, 45.3. DeMar Dodson, 58 rating. That's not good. Ali Marpet is a guy, and of course Donovan Smith has shown improvement. We might be ranked pretty well pass blocking wise, But overall wise, we're ranked 28 because our run blocking sucks. You look at all these guys' run blocking grades, it's pretty bad. Pass blocking, oh, we up there, top 10. But overall, not good in the run game. And teams know it. But anyway, another super chat. Justin Montage. Justin. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Montaggy. Justin says, if we do what we after the bye, I guess you would say if we do what we do after the bye week in 2016 on defense, how many of you forgive and forget? That being said, I will still shout out Fire Smith. Ha ha ha. Justin, I like where you're going with this. If Mike Smith D acts like the end of 2016, the last 8 games, and finish 6-2, do we forgive? Yes. But do we forget? No. You know what I'm saying? If Mike Smith D catches fire for the next 5 weeks, great, by all means. But that doesn't erase a long history of bad defense. So yeah, we'll forgive him because our record will be, like 6-2 or 7-2 or 7-3 after six more games. If we win 4 out of the next 6, we'll be 6-4. If the defense improves, stopping the pass, we can forgive him, but we ain't gonna forget how bad of a defensive coordinator he is. That don't erase the history with the Tampa Bay Bucks, man. You have to look at the overall picture on how the defense has looked since he got here. Not good. So, Justin, I see what you're saying. I'm still about firing Mike Smith. His defense does not work in today's NFL. But if the defense plays well, I'll forgive him. But I can't forget it. Appreciate the super chat, Justin, for showing me that love, man. But back to the O-line. So looking at our O-line, Donovan Smith at 60, rated at 60.5, and Ali Marpet, 75 rating. But the biggest surprise is Ryan Jansen, 52.9 PFF rating. We signed him to a nice little contract, and he can only give us a 52.9 rating. So that means his pass blocking is not great, and his run blocking is horrible. He's not even average. Wow. And Donovan Smith has 60.5 rating. That's not bad. That's like average. And DeMar Dotson, 58, when he was the second or third best right tackle in the NFL last year. So has Father Time caught up with Dotson on the right tackle side? And Caleb Benenot is not a starter. 45.3 rating, Pro Football Focus. It's the reason why we can't run the ball, folks. Right guard, right tackle, and center has been an issue. But I told y'all at the beginning of the season, the left side going to be straight with Donovan and Allie. It's that right side. I was worried about DeMar. Has Father Time called up with him? I don't know. But we're going to see. But it's not looking good with my O-line run blocking wise. Pass blocking wise, I'm with it. Also, Pro Football Focus has said Donovan ranks number 2 since 2015 in giving up pressures. The worst is Eric Flowers, who has been cut by the Giants. Donovan Smith since 2015 has allowed 165 pressures. That's second highest since 2015. Damn, Donovan, you been that bad? Numbers don't lie, man. Numbers don't lie. Hopefully, well, Donovan Smith has been playing better. But other than that, man, I'm expecting. Here's my outlook on the game as far as the score. It's gonna come down to who got the ball last, because I don't have no faith in Mike Smith defense. It's gonna come down to who got the ball last at the end. I'm going to predict the score of 31-24. No, 31-27, the Bucks win. Last second touchdown by Jameis Winston. Not last second, but a late touchdown by Jameis to put us up 31-27. And we win the ball. We win the game because we got the ball last. That's my take on it, folks. You tell me what you think on how the game is going to go and how the game is going to end in the comment section. Oh, right before I was about to get off, man. Another super chat by Marlon White. I appreciate the super chat, Marlon. Marlon posts, let's start a GoFundMe to purchase a billboard near Ray J that simply says, fix it now. Let's put pressure on this team like other NFL markets. Marlon, I feel what you're saying. The Bucs fan base is not as strong as the Dog Pound, Raider Nation, the Cheeseheads, the Philly, the Cowboys, the Redskins fan base, the Jets fan base, the Ravens fan base, the Steelers fan base, the Cowboys fan base, the Chiefs fan base, the Seahawks fan base, the Rams. Well, I'm not gonna say the Rams. The Rams ain't got no fan base. Chicago got a good fan base as far as representing their team. They stand behind their team, and I don't look at our fan bases. No shot to everybody in the Bucs family, but we don't rank in the upper echelon when it comes to fan bases. As far as we can make a difference. Until the Bucs start winning, then we can make a difference. You know what I'm saying? But what do I rank us as far as fan base wise? I wouldn't put us in the top 10. Probably not even the top 15. I'm just being honest. Just looking at fan base. From a fan base standpoint, we're not heavily talked about. Our fan base is not heavily talked about. I just named about 12 or 13 fan bases. That's better than ours. We got, as fans of Tampa Bay Bucs, we got to step our game up, Marlon. We got to step our game up, Marlon. We got to be more vocal on social media like me. We got to get these chat rooms and these comment sections and defend our team so they can respect us, because that's what I'm doing. I'm defending our team, and y'all doing it too. I appreciate all the backup that I get. We ain't playing no games. Things are going to change once we get rid of Mike Smith. But I appreciate the super chat, Marlon. Keep your head up. But anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section. Will this be Mike Smith make a break game? Will Dirk Cutter not get involved with the offensive play calling? Stay tuned. Sunday, Eastern Standard Time, 1 o'clock. Bucs versus Falcons at the Mercedes-Benz Dome. This your boy Isaiah, coming to you from Bucko's Locker. Subscribe, like, comment, share on all my videos. Make sure you hit the notification bell icon to notify you on all new videos that's posted on this channel. And also for you haters, if you want to hate, get in the comment section so we can get on you and show some hate, because I like that too. And also if you want to donate, the donate links are in the channel. Oh, I'm sorry, in the description box. All donations are welcome, big or small. And before I leave, you know I got to do this, my little shout outs. Where everybody from, where everybody at, who in there, who in the chat room. I see you, Sam. I see you, in Bangtan We Trust. I see you, Willie. You know what I'm saying? I see you, Harold. You always in the chat room like that. Who was in the chat room? Malcolm, you always in the chat room. You know what I'm saying? Baton Rouge in the building. I'm in New Orleans. I see you. GA in the building. I'm giving everybody a little bit of shouts out. MIA, I see you. Alvin. You know what I'm saying? Who else in the chat room real quick? You know what I'm saying? Chris, I see you. Neil. From Philly, Justin, Monta, I see you. Clearwater, 727. Arizona in the building. You know, Rick H. I see you, man. Give my little shout outs and show my little love. Marlon White, P. Cola, by way of Orlando. Shamar Green, Houston. Jonathan, Brutus, you always in here. 407, I see you, baby. Orlando, you know. James, I see you, baby. Lightning Films, you always in my chat showing me some love. John Bryant, Tampa, I see you, baby. Jake Clark, Atlanta. 912, I see you, man. I see you. James, I see you from Ohio. St. Pete, I see you. Steven, I see you. Stephen, I see you. Tony Briscoe, I see you, man. Jake Clark from St. Pete, the Bird. Harold, I see you. 242 Bahamas. Oh, Annie Weezy Wade. What's up, man? What's up, Annie Weezy? Annie Weezy's Wade. Orlando. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I got to give everybody a little bit of shout outs in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up. To all my Pirates and my Sea Bandits, to everybody in the Bucs family across social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Keep supporting the channel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know my slogan. I want y'all to fire those cannons and seize the day. You know what time it is. I'm out. Deuces.